As the ping-pong ball hurtled past the blind man's cheek, he spun around sharply and struck it midair, accompanied by a roar like a dragon's cry. The ball flew straight onto his opponent's paddle. Unexpectedly, in the next second, the ball pierced through the opponent's paddle, leaving a hole. Everyone present gasped in disbelief, unable to believe that a blind man could possess such skill. Little did they know, the young man had once been the back-to-back Olympic table tennis champion. After he defeated Japan's strongest player that year, he was attacked in revenge on his way home, and lost both of his eyes from then on. The table tennis king, who had been the center of attention, vanished without a trace. He lives on the streets every day as a blind scavenger.lace. However, while he was rummaging through trash for food, he was beaten by other beggars, until the female owner of a nearby table tennis club happened to pass by and rescued him. To repay her for saving his life, the blind man took a job as a cleaner at the club. One day while he was cleaning, he overheard a match at the next table, and couldn't help advising the player to stay calm, warning that otherwise losing was inevitable. The man paid no heed, angrily retorting that a blind man couldn't see the ball, and resumed playing with his friend. After several rounds, the man lost the match. At that moment, the ball rolled right to the blind man's feet. He claimed his opponent excelled at backhand shots, and suggested the man add some spin to attack his opponent's forehand. Yet the man still didn't believe a blind man understood table tennis, but when he prepared to serve, he suddenly recalled that the blind man's advice might make sense, so he tried adding a bit of spin to his serve, thrusting it fiercely toward his friend's forehand. Sure enough, his friend returned it wildly off course. Everyone was amazed that a blind cleaner could be so skilled. Just then, a ping pong ball came flying at the blind man, heading straight for his head. He grabbed his broom and sent the ball right back. At the sight, everyone stared in astonishment. They never expected a blind man to hit so accurately. While they continued to applaud, the club's female owner walked in. She first asked the customers to leave the club, then called the staff and the blind man into her office. It turned out she had made a bet with the rival club owner yesterday, that they would hold a match today, and the loser would have to close their club. No sooner had she finished speaking, than the rival owner arrived at the club. To the woman's surprise, the player he sent was the world's number 3. Despite the disparity in skill, in order to save her club, a young man volunteered to face him, but he was completely overwhelmed in play, not only failing to return a single shot but also losing 10-0. To save face, the club's manager stepped in personally, and sure enough, the match with him was fiercely contested. Within less than 10 rallies, the blind man detected something odd from the sound of the ball, realizing the opponent was draining the manager's energy, and estimating that he would soon be defeated. Just as the blind man predicted, the opponent accelerated his attacks, causing the manager to concede defeat. Seeing this, the owner had no choice but to play herself, but her opponent showed no mercy. Unleashing a powerful serve with a cutting airflow, the ball grazed the woman's cheek as it flew past, instantly leaving a streak of blood. With all her players having lost the match, the rival club owner immediately produced the contract, forcing the woman to sign and then close her club. As she was about to sign in resignation, the blind man who had been standing in the corner suddenly stepped forward. Seeing this, the rival club owner, he jeered that his club would let a blind man play. The blind man then threw a bank card onto the table, declaring that it contained the severance pay the owner had given him, and if he lost the match, the money would belong to the